Hey guys, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go on and go pull the racks so we can get ready to spot the cars. This is done with the next crew that comes in. Their main job is to pull the racks and spot the racks. So that's what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna start out over here at 8 rail, and then we'll go to 4 rail. So let's get this done. Always before we do this, we have to make sure all the blue flags are up. Uh, when we hit the curve, that blue flag will be sitting up there, right off the switch, the main switch. So as of now, the blue flags are up. You can go in and start pulling cars. That switch will always be lined to the main that goes into 9 rail. After each join, before we make a join, we make sure all the chocks are pulled. Then once we make the join, we'll pull the brakes, pull the hand brakes. And if there's air on the cars, we'll release the air. Once that's done, we head to the other side. And while he's doing that move, the other guy will be pulling the chocks We don't release the air, untie the brake. We just pull the chocks. And then once we get down to the end, he will make the call. He will do the joins. It's all about teamwork. While one person doing one move, the other person will be doing setting up the moves. Make that join. Sometimes you probably have to drag up a little or stretch it out just to pull the chocks. But since most of these chocks wasn't set completely under the rail car, it was set under the rail wheel, but it wasn't set where it's locked in there if the car had rolled or anything from the for uncoupling or something like that. So that one is done. And then that join. Untie the brakes. Release the air. And then go to the next one. Untie the brakes. Release the air. And that is it. We are clear to drag out. Well, wait. While we over here in the back side of this track, we're going to shove back and pick up the cars, the hoppers on this track, so that when we come back in, we will set the hoppers in first and then bring in the tank cars, because we got to pull 9 rail anyway. So try to do everything at one time. Let me get ready to move the camera for a second. Hold on, guys. Always remember, switching involves a process. Wrong one. Plus, while he's slowly moving down here, he's going to talk to the foreman of the spot and drop here and see what cars are staying, what cars are going. So when we go over there, we'll know what to pull. But here's the thing, we're not going to be going over here just yet. We'll be over here later. We just want to make sure if these cars need to be pulled and respotted or something, they just want the cars gone because they're done with them. They're done unloading them. So, every time we get done with a pull, the number one thing we want to do is take the cars to A yard. So we're gonna take these cars to A yard and set them in. The way we did it, the way me and my crew leader did it is that we would pull the racks first, get the racks pulled, make sure everything was pulled, and then come back with each every train, take them in and spot them, and then we would pretty much be done. Just do one thing at a time. There's no hurry. We're not in a hurry. We was never trying to be in a hurry. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna uncouple here. Because reason why we got all of the rail cars for the to be spotted over here, so should have put some of those in the bottom of track 4 just in case. But that's fine. It's no biggie. So we're gonna shove up a little. We're gonna start in track 1. Then we'll come back and grab the hoppers and set them in. Oh, I gotta glue that back down. Not good. Not good at all. I gotta check my chat. I see someone here. Good morning, whoever's in here. All right. Okay, we are done with the first rack and the hoppers. Next thing, we're gonna go to 4 rail and take care of 4 rail. Oh God, I got all this here. All right. Number one thing here is we need to get the switch list from the foreman. Before we go to any rack, we need to get the switch list. All right. We're gonna make this joint here. And then we're gonna shove this car down in the clear so we can go and pick up the backside first. Uncouple. Now I got couplers on here that once they lock in, it's hard to uncouple now. Damn. There we go. Now while I made that joint in the clear, we're gonna confirm the switching order. So I got the switching order right here. Now it's okay to move cars around to where you need to get them to make some moves, but it's very important before you do an actual pull to check the switching order. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check the switching order for 4 rail. And it goes like this. This is 8 rail. Here's 4 rail. All right, we're gonna start at the backstop and work our way up front. 419 CBTX 735181. 419 is to the yard. That's good. STAX 10533. 416 spot 416 is a setback. Cool. CBTX 735154 is in spot 415. It is a setback. STAX 10544 is in spot 48. It is a pull to the yard. STAX 10468 is a pull to the yard. CBTX 735135 is spot 44. We're not done unloading that car, which is this car right here. So it is a setback. They, on their switching order, they want it as a setback. So we're gonna pull this and put back setback. So we're gonna set this car back in the 2 cars down there. The car that we brought for that one, 4-4, we got right here. We're going to we'll set it in 4-6. They're gonna tell us to take that car and set it in 4-6. So the car we got for 4-4, 13055, will be a we'll go to 4-4. So we're gonna put 4-6. So I gotta make sure in my comments 13055 is going to 4-6. Because spot 4-6 and 4-3 is not a spot. We didn't put anything in those spots. So actually I did have a car in 4-3. 4-6. Well, actually it's just 4-8. 4-6 that we have to deal with. So we'll situate that when we get over there. But this car is a setback. And the car that we bringing over here, we're gonna take care of that. Keep continuing on. Spot 4-1, 10470 is this car right here. One 470 is 4-1. It's a pull. 735126 and 4-3 is a pull. And this car is a setback. So we have all our cars that's going to be set back, and we have the cars down here. Oh, y'all can't see the list. I'm sorry. And we have the cars down here that's going to go in. Always remember, if they have a setback car and they have a spot open for the car that's supposed to be there, sometimes they'll say just put that car there because we can kill it with any, or they'll tell us to put it on staging area. So that's how we're going to do this. So that's that. Oh, 4A. 4A. 4A1, UTLX 66023 is a pull, and UTLX ACFX 77325 is a pull, and we have 2 cars to put there, and 4A3 is UTLX 66028 is a setback, so we have to put that car back. So what we're going to do in order to do that move, we are going to set that car out when we get, well, we'll let's do it. Well, we'll just set that car back in, but we won't put it on back to spot until we bring the cars back around for it. So, all right, let's do this real quick. On the switch. On the switch. So we got our switch list all set and ready to go. 9 times out of 10, once you get the switch list, you leave and come back, it probably subject to change again. No, it won't change because we don't have no cars on the spot. So we're gonna set this card back in. Once I do this move, then we're gonna go down and pick up those cars. Oh, stop. Now what I'm gonna do is this. We're gonna the setback cars. We're not gonna put back in. We're gonna set them out. So when we come back in, we can set that one car in. You all want to set up. You always want to set it up to where you make your job easy. We don't care if they have to continue loading that car. When we get done, they can load that car. Okay. I gotta put a switch on here. I'm trying to figure out why I didn't do that switch on here. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this car back and then come with the two cars that's going back out over here. Actually, what I need to do is this. But I'm not thinking right now. Let's go ahead and go down there and pick up that car. Okay, we're gonna set these cars in. Oh God, really? Now these two cars are gonna go here and then come back and we'll drag out, pick up the other cars, and we are done for now. Uh, 105 735 181 735 154 10533 735 154 Now, I was about to screw that up. 16 and 15 is setback. So the two cars that was on the backstop was the setback. Somehow, I thought the two middle cars was the setback. See, that's the reason why I had to stop and look at my switch list to make sure I didn't make a screw up. Because it's can be easily done. Thank goodness I looked. Thank goodness I checked my switch list to make sure. So this car and this car is a setback. The two cars that was on the end of 4L was a pull. And some guy the craziest thing is the guy on the engine, he'll be asking, "What are you doing?" And he'll be like, "Are you sure you pulling the right cars? Check your switch list." And when he says that, because he realized that we doing too many moves. If he realized that you're doing too many moves, then he knows that you done made a mess up. That's how that's how it always is. It always like that. He knows, the guy on the engine, he knows the switch list pretty much better than all of us, because he's watching it as he's doing the shove and the drag. He's watching the switch list, and he's gonna ask, what are you doing?" I don't know how, but he knows. And he always say, "Check your switch list, check your switch list, check your switch list." Always check your switch list. Because you can easily mess up. Easily mess up. All right, we got our cars. Now we're going to drag out. We're going to go pick up that one car, the other two cars, and put that setback, leave that setback. Uh-oh. All right, we're gonna drag out. Oops. And that's pretty much gonna do it for now. I'm a little bit over my time. So, like I said, it's easily to mess up if you don't look at your switch list carefully. And normally that's what happens a lot of times, like at work for real, because they don't look at their switch list and they just don't pay attention to it because they think they can remember everything in their head. Not necessarily. All right, guys. I want to thank y'all for coming. Check me out later on this evening. Until then.